Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, the Australian dollar tumbles further overnight and now achieves its objective of 74 cents. In light of the current pattern and as well as the US dollar index recording its highest point since April 2003 of 101, does see further stress to the downside for the Australian dollar, with the new objective now holding towards 73.1050. In light of the current pattern, intraday resistance now comes in at 74.6065 with minor support at 73.80. The euro still very much on its journey to the downside, with the objective holding towards 104.7090, with the resistance in the intraday coming now at 106.6070. With the immediate support now seen at 105.8085 and, as I say, beneath towards 104.7090, which could see a return of demand purely for the fact is that we are getting oversold. However, the MACD as well as the ADX is still pretty much on track to see the euro reach its destination of 104.7090. The dollar yen reaches its objective now 110.1015, and the question now is, can it continue? Well, in the short term, yes, although we are overbought, we could still see a move up towards 110.8090 to 111.50 as the last round of stop losses most likely will trigger that rally. Support now comes in at 109.5055, and I'm a little bit cautious of this bullish call purely for the fact that we are overbought. And we could see a pullback as far as 108.60 with firmer support at 107.5070. So although we're trading at 110, there still could be a 200-point pullback easily before the move now could see an objective of 116, purely for the fact that the dollar index has broken over that 100.50 mark, which should give further momentum for the index to rally onto 105. No change in the sterling, still very much looking at that 123.50 support. A break there would expose the recent lows around 120.6080 and reassess from there. Top side comes in now minor at 124.60 and firmer at 125.20. The gold story still very much bearish, and I'm looking for a move towards that 1,200 mark. A break beneath there would expose further weakness. And what is interesting is the fact that the weeklies are still negative. So a break underneath 1,200 could see a $50 drop down towards 11.50 and reassess from there. Advances on the day should find resistance at 12.22 to 24 and firmer above at 12.31 to 32. And to wrap up with oil, a little bit concerned with the fact that the market rejects that high 46 region, and now struggling after the last 2 days of bullishness is actually failing. If we see a move under 45.10 today, then this would expose further weakness towards $43 a barrel, my recent call, and underneath there gives it further exposure down towards $39. Resistance on the day comes in at 46.30. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. As always, please look out for my intraday report, and I hope you have a great day and a great weekend that's about to commence.